Today's topic, muscle dissection. We are going to start studying the shell. The shell, like a compass, you know that a compass has a north and a south. It has an anterior area and a posterior area. The anterior is where the mouth is. Posterior, you know it, where the anus is. So in your worksheet, you have to know what is the name of these threads, basal threads, that the muscle used to attach the rock, and that's it, anterior and posterior. We are going to start with thin muscles. And why? Because we can see much better this organ that has a letter form, a letter shape, like an H, because of the treatment that this muscle have. The first thing, when you take one, you pick one with your hands, is to know where the anterior area is and where the posterior area is. And you know it because muscles have the foot. That is the organ that they use to move. So where the foot is easy to identify it, is the anterior area. Pick the thin muscle. Locate where the anterior area is, because this is the foot. And now we are going to learn what is the name of this part. This part that is like a coat is the mantle. The mantle protects all the organs that are inside. Look at this. More things. This black edge is the edge of the mantle, and it is used for identifying the light, the darkness, and this is why the muscle decide to go to the surface, because there are many foot on the surface, or they decide to go to the depths because they are in danger and they need to keep safe. We are going to learn how we can determine where the heart is. First, can you see the green area? Can you see the H? If you can see the H, you can see an organ that is two organs in our body, in human's body. This organ is at the same time the liver and the pancreas. So the name is a combination of liver and pancreas. The name is Hepatopancreas. So the number 2 is Hepatopancreas. Below, under the H, just in this area, in the number 3, now we know that is the heart. The black edge is the edge of the mantle, where they have symbolized to detect the light and darkness. These are the threads, basal threads to attach to the rock. This part corresponds to the foot, but at the back, at the dorsal area, and that's it. In a real thin muscle, hepatopancreas is very clear. It's greenish. And this part, the heart. Imagine that my hand is a starfish. You know that starfish love to eat mussels. So they goes there and they try to open the mussel. And they do it with the tube feet that they have in the bottom of the starfish. So mussels need to defend against this attack. And for that reason, they have powerful muscles. Now we are going to see these muscles. Look at this. This thing corresponds to a muscle that close the shell. The muscles that close the shell, that is one here that is very big and one here that is very small, these are adductor muscles. When we remove from the shell the muscle, appears this hole. This hole is due to that in this part of the muscle was the adductor muscle. Let's see the interior of the muscle. Bisal threads, remember? The ones that they use to attach to the rock. This is the anterior, and we know it because this is the foot, and this is the posterior. We are going to open it, and I'm going to use my finger to show you the interior parts of the muscle. Look at these ones. Some people consider that they remind of feathers. The feathers, you know, that takes part of birds. These are the gills. They are marine animals, so they need gills to breathe. Then you can easily see this is the Polychaniella pouch, and is the place where they produces gametes, the sexual cells. The foot, and this area, that is the mouth area, is surrounded by these petals, fake petals. They are called palps, and they help to push the food into the mouth in order to keep the food inside the stomach, intestines, and finally the anus. For ending, I would like to show you in water the muscle, because when we put the muscle inside the water, you can see much better the gills. These are the gills. Look at this. They are like sheets of a book. This is one, and this is a second. I don't know if you distinguish, there are many, more than one in this side. And if I turn to the other side, the muscle, the same. They are like sheets of a book. They are many, and they are used to breathe, to take oxygen from the water. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in our next laboratory class. See you.